Hello everybody, welcome to a new vlog. It's Monday the 13th. And as you can see, still burnt, very burnt. So that's exciting. My shoulders are super burnt and I hurt very badly. But we are going to talk about what I read today. I read a novella by Catherine Valenti, which was The Past is Red. And a lot of people may know her. I think she wrote Comfort Me with Apples, which came out not like recently, and this one novella came out last year, I think. But this is a weird one. I wanted to DNF it so bad, but I didn't because, yeah, I'm using it for a challenge in my book club, and so I did not want to start something over for said prompt. So I continued through. And it's basically in a dystopian world where the earth has basically flooded. And they live in Garbage Town, which is basically this large moving trash heap that they have made where the remaining surviving people on earth live. And our main character is not very liked. She's abused. She has done something that is considered terrible by everybody in Garbage Town, and so it's just her story, and I understand what Catherine Valenti was trying to do. There's, of course, life lessons woven into the story, and I feel like I had to think super hard to read it, and I'm just not into that kind of thing, and that's why I don't read a lot of classics and metaphors and all of that. It just hurts my brain. And so this is kind of what this was. I gave it 3 stars. I understand what Valenti was trying to do. I really do. I really appreciated what she was trying to do, but it just did not work for me. But again, as we have learned this month, novellas just are not for me. I thought maybe if I tried different kinds of novellas, that might work better, but it all of a sudden just has not. I just know for a fact that no novellas are going to work for me. So I will catch you guys later. I'm about soon go to bed. I'm going to pick something else to read, but I just don't know what I'm going to read yet. But I will check in with you guys tomorrow, which will be Tuesday. Okay. So it is the 14th, I believe. It is Tuesday. And I just finished my next book. I finished The Elite by Kiera Cass. So number one, I want to say I am liking the closeness that I read book 1 and book 2 in this series. And I really, really want to do this more with series. I have so many ongoing series right now. I need to get with it. I need to start reading my series a lot more closely together. But let me give you my thoughts on The Elite. It was pure garbage. Number one, it's like a car crash. It's so terrible, but you cannot help but continue to watch. And that's what this was for me. Was it terrible? Yes. Was the writing terrible? Yes. Was the story terrible? Yes. There was honestly no redeeming qualities in this book. And if our main character cried one more time, I was gonna I didn't have the physical book, but I could have chucked my phone across the room. Seriously. But yeah. So if you do not like love triangles, do not read this series. Am I going to continue on? Certainly, because I have to know what happens. Like I said, it's like a car crash and it's terrible, but you cannot help but continue to read it. So I also wanted to come on here real quick and say I did get another package. I have no idea what this is. It's in kind of a weird package. It could be something I bought myself. I really don't know. But I thought that I would open it here on camera. I have no idea. I'm assuming that it's another book that somebody from my book club has gifted me for my birthday. My birthday just keeps going on all month long. It's fantastic. So, well, the good thing is, let's see, this is coming from my friend Caitlin. Thank you, Caitlin. And she brought me this big chunker, The Priory of the Orange Tree. So, number one, I just want to let everybody know, I have read Priory of the Orange Tree, or else I'd be freaking out about this huge book, but I wanted a copy for myself. I really, really enjoyed this book, and I think that in the future I may reread it because I read it quite some time ago, and I really loved it. I really loved the characters in this book. I wanted a copy for myself, and now I have one, and thank you so much, Caitlin. And yes, I'm gonna go here. And also, while I am on the talk about book, oh, just drop your book, Shay, that's good. I did get my book of the month order, so I got the Stardust Thief, and I got The Change by Kirsten Miller. I don't know anything about this, but I've heard nothing but great things, so I added it to my book of the month order. And if you know me in book of the month, I tried to quit getting things from book of the month because, of course, my AC just clicked on. I tried to quit getting things from book of the month because I was getting them and then not enjoying what I was getting, but I had to get the Stardust Thief when it came, and then I'd heard a lot of good things about The Change, so I got that. And also, if you don't know right now, Target and Amazon are doing their buy two get one free, so I cannot stay away from that. I haven't purchased anything yet, but you better bet your bottom that I will. So I have yet to know what I'm going to purchase, but I will be purchasing something. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. I am not sure what I am going to read next. I think that it may be In My Dreams I Hold a Knife. I think. I'm really excited about that one, so we will have to see. I will check in later. Okay, so it's now Friday, June the 17th, and I have not checked in because my mental health has not been very wonderful. So I got my hair cut, and I just did that today, so it's very hot outside, and I wanted to chop it off because I was done with the long hair. And so in my last clip, I said I was going to read In My Dreams I Hold a Knife, and I did. And it kind of helped me get through my mental state, and I really enjoyed it. I gave it 5 stars. It is following a group of friends where one of them has been murdered back in their college days, and now they are going to kind of like a reunion at their college, and they are going to be forced to figure out what really happened to their murdered friend. And I thought it was fantastic. I didn't really see the twist coming, but I really liked it. But honestly, I'm going to tell you this. If you do not like morally gray characters, do not read this, because I feel like every single character in this book is morally gray. I mean, the first chapter, our main character is talking about how she is hoping to just be the best person there regardless of what. She is just like gonna go and wow her friends. And anyway, you'll learn very early on in the book that these characters are very morally gray, and you're likely not to like them. But it, again, was very convulsively readable, and I actually really, really enjoyed the mystery in this one. So, I then went on, I'm looking on my phone, I then went on to read Clean Sweep by Alona Andrews. This was just like a fun, quick, paranormal. I like Alona Andrews. I've read all of her Kate Daniels series, which I really enjoy, and so I picked this one up, and it basically follows our main character, who is an innkeeper, where she basically runs this magical house, and she has magical powers, and the house is for protection. When people who don't live on the planet, they can come to her house and get said protection. But of course, somebody in the neighborhood, there's some mysterious dog killings that are going on, and then there's of course a handsome werewolf that moves into her neighborhood. And it's just a fun, cute read. I don't know if I'll actually continue on in the series. I thought it was fine. I ended up giving it 3 stars, but I don't know if it was enough enjoyable for me to continue on. Then today I finished reading. I got a hold in from my library, and it happened to fit the prompt that I was on. So I finished reading The Woman in the Library by Solari Gentile. I think that's how you say her name. I'm not sure. So this is another book that follows kind of a group of people who meet in the library because they are sitting together when basically the library is interrupted with a woman's scream, and it kind of brings them together, like, why is this woman screaming, what happened? And then they realize that a woman got found the next morning dead, and so it kind of brings their friendship together, and then it's a whodunit. And I really enjoyed this one. I gave it 4 stars. I could see why people wouldn't like it, because it wasn't like some kind of big mystery that I couldn't see where it was going, but overall I liked the story, I liked the characters, and I thought it was really enjoyable. And now I have got to figure out what I'm going to read next, and of course my AC turned on. What else is new? But I am thinking about reading Book Lovers by Emily Henry, but I just don't know if I'm in that romance mood. I've kind of been in the mystery thriller kind of mood lately, so I don't know what I'm going to read. I am going to think about it, and then I'm going to come back and let y'all know. I'll probably check back in tomorrow when I finish reading something else. It is Sunday, the 19th, I believe. I did not check in yesterday because me and my husband kind of had a date day yesterday, so I didn't get much reading done. We went to a concert of a band that I like named Artifice, so I'll post some footage here. It was a lot of fun. We don't get to go out very often because of the children, but they spent the night with some family, so we were able to go out, and it was fun. It was like an early Father's Day gift as well. We had a really good time. Also, yesterday, what I did Friday night and yesterday, I spent entirely way too much time and money shopping the buy 2 get 1 sale at Target and Amazon, and I had a bunch of gift cards left over from like Christmas that I hadn't spent and my birthday, and so I didn't really spend a lot of my own money, but I did buy a lot of books, and I'm trying to figure out where I'm going to put all of these books on my shelves because there is no room on my shelves. So I will, once all of that comes in, I will of course do a book haul with everything that I acquired this month. I counted up, it's like 30 something books. Jesus help me. But I did manage to just finish Book Lovers by Emily Henry. And so if you've been any time on this channel, you know that I did not like beach read. I love People We Meet on Vacation, 5 stars, but I didn't care for beach read. So this was kind of going to be my tiebreaker. And I am happy to say that I gave this one 5 glowing stars. I loved it. So I've seen a lot of reviews say that they don't like it because it doesn't focus solely on the romance, but if you know me, I don't want you to focus solely on the romance. If I wanted something that was specifically about romance, I would read a book that was specifically about romance. I like hard-hitting topics in my books. I like other things in my book than just like, oh, a happy-go-lucky boy meets girl, they fall in love, there's a conflict, and then they get back together. Like, there's got to be something else that holds my interest, and this book did it. So this follows our main character, Nora, and a lot of people think that she's unlikable because she is, I know what I want, I know what I like, I'm not going to compromise on it, and I'm sorry, but there's a lot of girls who will compromise their entire life for a man, for anything else, and I don't agree with that. I think Nora was a great character. She's not going to compromise any of her, you know, the things that she wants in life, which is to live in a big city, to have a job, to but one thing she is very fiercely protective of is her sister, and so she has kind of put some of her, you know, dreams on hold to be able to support her sister. And so that's kind of, there's the conflict between her and her sister, and that is also a main part of the book, but I really, like I said, I really love that. I love when there's another conflict, and there's not just boy meets girl, and they fall in love, there's conflict, and then there's a conflict between the two love interests, and then, bye, that's done. I really like that there are other hard-hitting topics kind of at bay for this, and I enjoyed it. I mean, I know a lot of people are not liking it because of what they say, that Nora is not a good like, they don't like her, and they also don't like Charlie. I loved both of them because they both don't want to compromise, you know, what they want in life, and so I enjoyed it. And 5 stars, 5 glowing stars. One of my favorite books of the year. Absolutely, positively, just like People We Meet on Vacation was one of my favorites last year. I am contemplating rereading Beach Read because now, what was I thinking? Was I just in like a really weird mindset that I just didn't like Beach Read when I read it? I don't know. But I'm not sure. I probably will read something else today. I'm just not sure what quite that is. So I will come back, I'll check in, I'll close out this vlog. Happy reading, everybody. My week has been fantastic, and I hope y'all's is going well as well. Okay, so it's still Sunday, and I'm going to go ahead and close this vlog out. My next read, I decided to read Nephron Rising, which is the next one in the Rare Revelations, and I'm about 200 pages in, and I'm a little over halfway, and I'm liking it. It's fine. I really enjoy Royce and Hadrian and their banter and all of that, and I'm enjoying my time here. Overall, as I get back into the series, I feel like this is kind of just like an average okay series. Now, I've heard the rest of his series are really good, so I'm looking forward to continuing on. This will put me at the halfway point in the Rare Revelations, which so I'll have 3 more to read after this one, but it's fine because I am liking it and hope to finish it out tomorrow. But I'm gonna go ahead and close this vlog out, and I hope you guys, like I said, have had a great week, had a great reading week, and I will catch you guys next week.